Yo, welcome to PTA Sports. I am your host, Pest the Analyst. And this breakdown's coming out a little bit late, y'all. I apologize for that. A lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that kind of held me up, man. I wanted to get this out to y'all yesterday, but I just wasn't able to. But let's talk about this game, man. Before I really get into stats and whatnot, I went and I watched this game again. And I got to be honest, my initial reaction wasn't 100% on point because I talked a lot of smack about the defense, right? And I was really upset with some of the play calling for our defense. And honestly, man, where I was really unhappy with our defense more was in the first half than the second half. The second half, our defense actually ended up playing way better than they did in the first half. I'm big enough to come I'm big enough to come back here in front of y'all and tell y'all that I overreacted a little bit, because I overreacted a little bit, man. But as I sat down and I got in front of this microphone and I talked about the game, emotions was still high. Anger was there, frustration was there. I kind of went ham on Twitter for about a day or whatever. But, hey, I was able to go and look at it again and look at some film and just kind of get an idea of what actually happened. So let's talk about it. By now, everybody knows that Saquon Barkley is out for the year. Man, he totally wrecked his knee up, man. He tore his MCL, sprained some other ligaments, had a bunch of swelling. It was essentially so bad that they couldn't even do surgery right away, so they had to push that back. That really sucks. But here's the thing. If you look around the league, man, everybody's getting hurt. Everybody is dealing with soft tissue injuries, ligaments, and whatnot, man. It's bad across the league, man. And this is kind of what happens when you don't have a preseason, man. This is just what happens, man. And I fear that it's going to be a whole lot more injuries as we move along, man. At least for the next few weeks, man. It's going to be bad. But let's get into what actually happened in this game. All right. I want to talk about the good before I talk about the bad in terms of the team, man. So some good things. Bradbury. James Bradbury is a monster, man. He is a monster. And, he balled out in this game. I saw a little blurb that in regards to him, he was one of the top corners over the course of this past week, man. He was shutting everything down. You go to his side, it wasn't happening. He ended up with one interception that was absolutely just amazing, man. This play, I watched this play back 10 times, man. I kept rewinding and looking at it because it was amazing, man. It was amazing the way he got this interception. He wasn't looking, all right? He just used kind of his instincts, threw his hand up, snagged the ball out, man, and then was able to get down in bounds, to complete the interception. It was just an amazing play. And then, Julian Love got an interception, but that interception was caused by Bradbury because he tipped it up in the air. And, Bradbury's just all over the place, man, in terms of defending these passes, man. And I'm super happy that he's here. I hope this is a sign of things to come. I really hope it's not I really hope that he's not fluky. And I say that, and we're going to knock on some wood, because apparently when I say things, man, they apparently have some meaning when it comes to this team, because I focus specifically on our injuries, and then we had a couple of real big ones. But I mean, I hope it's not fluky, man. I hope this is a sign of things to come with Bradbury. I knew that, we were getting a really good corner. A guy who's used to facing some of the top wide receivers in the league. So I'm real happy with him, man. And I think that he's going to continue to ball out, man, because he was a monster, an absolute monster. In terms of the rest of the defense, right? Some of the good things, man. We was actually able to get some pressure on Trubisky at times. We came away with 4 sacks. All right, Blake Martinez had one. Kyler Fackrell had one. Lorenzo Carter had one. B.J. Hill had one. So, we were able to get a little bit of pressure. When it came to getting sacks. But I don't quite understand why we were doing so much 3-man rush, man. I feel like when we came out against Pittsburgh, we were sitting everything at Roethlisberger, like just all kinds of different blitz packages, man. And maybe it's because we know that Trubisky is mobile. We know that he can extend plays with his legs, and so maybe we were just trying to keep everything in front of us and not put Trubisky in a position where he could gain yardage with his legs, or he can extend the play with his legs. Like that's the only thing that I could think of that would justify why we wasn't just sending like heavy pressure at him. We was just trying to keep everything in front of us. And I mean, like, I can understand, from a scheme standpoint, why that could be a good game plan, but it just seemed like Trubisky had forever to throw those ducks he was throwing, man. Like, I was looking at Trubisky throw the ball, and it's just not pretty, man. He throws wobblers out there, man, and and maybe that's also what our defensive coordinator was thinking. Like, Trubisky is not very accurate. He doesn't throw tight spirals. We should be able to bat passes down and whatnot. And it just didn't work that way, man. I really think that we should have sent more pressure. So here's the thing. In terms of our offense, right? Our offense really didn't play super terrible, okay? But I wouldn't say that they played well either, man. It was up and down all day long. Daniel Jones, man, he seems like he's being a turnover machine. That's not good. The interception that he threw, and I don't want to get in the habit of making excuses for Daniel Jones when he throws interceptions, right? I really don't. And I don't want to really give him a pass on the interception that he threw. It looked like it was a timing route to Evan Ingram. Evan Ingram slipped and fell, and that was when the ball got intercepted. But he did have Sterling Shepard open, over where Ingram was at. He was kind of close to the right hash. Over by close to the left hash, in between the left hash mark and the left sideline. You can see that Sterling Shepard is open. And it almost looked like he stared down Evan Ingram and said, "I'm throwing at Ingram no matter what." And Ingram fell. Boom, interception. The fumble that he had, it looked like Andrew Thomas got beat on that play. I'm not going to beat up on Andrew Thomas, man. He going to get beat on reps. Like, that's just what's going to happen, man. This is his first year playing at this level. But it looked like Andrew Thomas got beat. And then Daniel Jones was just very indecisive with what he wanted to do. Like, he triple clutched the ball. He looked indecisive, man, and then he gets hit, the ball comes out. These are some growing pains that we're going to have to deal with Daniel Jones, man. He's going to have some indecisiveness in that pocket because he's always trying to find the open man. He's way too comfortable in the pocket sometimes. Thinks he has all day. He doesn't. But like overall, right? I think Daniel had a decent day. He was 25 of 40 for 241 yards. No touchdowns though. And this is the first game since he's gotten in the league where he hasn't thrown a touchdown. I got to go back and look at that stat because I'm doing all this off the top of my head. But like overall, like Daniel Jones didn't have a bad day. The fact of the matter is that we had to adjust to the fact that we lost Saquon. And because of that, Daniel Jones threw the ball 40 times. Now I think personally that's too many times for Daniel Jones to be throwing the ball. But I can understand why we were in that position. I don't necessarily blame the coaching staff for him throwing the ball so much. I mean, you lose Saquon, and we only got Dion Lewis. I actually think that Dion Lewis might have been our only other active running back. I don't quite remember because I heard that. Man, and I'm brain farting people's names, man, because as I said again, I'm kind of doing this off the top of my head. I believe that Saquon Barkley and Dion Lewis were the only active running backs, on the team that day. I don't know what that's about, but I know we're trying to juggle players around, but that don't make any sense to me. It really doesn't. It doesn't make any sense to me. But if that's the case, and I gotta go and see if I can pull that up, so that way I can talk about it a little bit more when I go live. Man, that's not a smart decision, man. We gotta have more depth. That's just what it is. Now, Dion Lewis didn't have a terrible day, but he didn't have a great day either. He had 10 carries for 20 yards. He had that one touchdown on the 4th and 2, I believe, at the goal line, and he was able to power it in. But I mean, like, as I look at these stats, man, there's nothing here that really jumps out at me. Like Evan Ingram, he was 6 for 65. He had 8 targets, so he had six catches out of 8 targets. I guess that's okay, but I'm still not on the Evan Ingram train. Every time he caught the ball, I yelled, I hate him. That's just what I did, because right now I hate Evan Ingram. I hate him. Golden Tate didn't do super hot. 5 catches of 5 targets for 47 yards. These numbers suck, man. Darius Slayton was invisible. Like he just, I don't even know if he was on the field that much, man. He only got 6 targets. He only caught 3 of them for 33 yards. That's just bad. That's just bad. And then, like, here's the other thing, man. And I posted this on Twitter, and I said I feel like maybe the Giants sold their soul to the devil for their last 2 Super Bowls, man, because like the ball don't even bounce our way. All right, the Bears going for it on 4th down. We get some pressure. Trubisky makes the throw. Blake Martinez swats the ball. Their damn lineman catches it for a 1st down. I don't even know how that happens. Like, I don't even know how something like that happens. How is the lineman even in position to catch it 2 yards up the field for a 1st down? I don't even know. I believe it was play action, so it looked like they were kind of run blocking, so to speak. But how does a lineman get 2 yards past the line of scrimmage to catch a deflected ball? Falling down to the ground, rolling around. The ball don't even bounce our way right now. Like, I just don't get it, man. There's another cliched saying that's happening right now, and that's, we like the way this team fought. I'm sick. I'm sick of that line, man. I'm so very sick of the we like the way this team fought line. Like, it absolutely sucks, because we seem to have to accept these moral victories. I'm done with moral victories, man. I really am, man. I keep saying moral victories suck, but I'm done with moral victories, especially in games that we should win. Like, that's just how I feel right now. So, like, overall, right, I can't say that even, like, as the emotions have died down and I'm coming to this from a more rational standpoint, like, I still can't find a whole lot of victories out of this game. I can't find a whole lot of positives. Like, I mean, great, we was in the game. We was down to the absolute last play to try to win the game. Should have been offsetting penalties on that, but they only called the penalty on Golden Tate for offensive pass interference. Should have been both. Maybe we'd have got another shot. But like, hey, we fought to the very end. And we still had an opportunity to win this game, even though we got absolutely bullied in the first half of the game. Defense did step it up. Defense is still, like, ranked very high, which is crazy to me when I go and I look at some of these stats and I see that the Giants defense, I mean, it's only through 2 weeks. Let's not jump out the window about it, but it's crazy to see that right now, like, the Giants defense is a top 5 defense. We're not allowing a bunch of points. So we're there are, I guess, some positives to be had from our team right now, but like, the negatives outweigh the positives 100%. Like, that's just where I'm at right now. Now, I'm not jumping off of the ledge. I said from the very beginning that I don't care about wins and losses. I want to see improvement. We can find improvement here. We can find it, but it's not enough improvement, man. It's not enough improvement. It's not in my book. The offensive line is not doing a very good job of run blocking. They're still looking okay in pass block. They're looking okay. And I mean, like, this Bears defense front is a good defense. So this is 2 weeks in a row that we went up against a really good defensive front and we pass blocked well. Didn't really run block very well. But again, I'm pretty sure the game plan was probably through Saquon. When we lost Saquon, that game plan had to go out of the window when we went back to throwing the ball a million times. Hey, man, it is what it is, y'all. like it is what it is. What we do now is we regroup again, and we go and prepare to face a really, really beat up 49ers team. The 49ers team is really beat up. So this goes from a game that's a moral victory game to a game that we could potentially win, because the team we're facing is just super duper ass hurt. Like, they're super hurt. You look at their injury report and you're just like, man, that's half of a team. It's at least half of one side of the ball. So we regroup and we go and we prepare to face the 49ers, and we see if we can pull a win out. We're at home. Not that it matters, because there's no such thing as home field advantage when there's no fans. But at least we don't have to travel, right? The 49ers have not gone back to California since they left to go and play the Jets. So they've been in the area. They haven't been home. They haven't been comfortable. Yo, maybe we can come in here and beat up on a team that's more beat up than we are. That's just what it looks like. So yeah, that's where we are right now. I know that there's a couple of options for running back for us. Devontae Freeman came in. He's doing he did like a COVID test, and he's doing a tryout today. I haven't seen any updates on that. But we'll see what happens, and we'll go from there, y'all. Listen, I'm not going to sit here and tell y'all not to be angry, because I can't do that right now. Like, I can't do that right now. So if y'all angry, hey, be angry, but don't jump out the window on his team. Don't give up on his team. I'm not giving up on his team. All y'all talking about tanking for Trevor Lawrence, you're stupid. I'm just going to go ahead and say it right now. You're dumb as hell, okay? We've got to see what Danny Jones can do. We got to see what Danny Dimes can do, all right? And so Danny going to be slinging it, man. We ain't got no running backs. We ain't got no running backs. Danny going to be slinging it. We get ready to find out about this quarterback, man. We get ready to find out if this is the dude or not. So chill out. Be angry, but chill the hell out, y'all. I hope everybody's doing well, though. I hope everybody is safe and happy, enjoying your time. Enjoy your time with your family and your friends. Man, there's a lot of craziness going on around us, man. Every day I see another death, and I'm just like, man, yo, I gotta go hug the Korean real quick, man, because you never know, man. You never know. So take care of each other. Be great to each other. And, yo, I appreciate y'all coming, listening to me talk. Go ahead and like, subscribe, hit the comment section, tell everybody about PTA Sports, and I'll get up with you guys later. Deuces.